Hi, my name's Genevieve Bell and I'm the Director of Intel's Interaction and Experience Research Lab. What that really means is that I just get to spend a lot of time hanging out in people's homes, getting a sense of what makes them tick and what they care about, and of course how they use new technology. As part of that, one of the things I'm really struck by is the fact that where we are as a society, as a culture, as lots of cultures around the world in fact, we haven't quite caught up to all the technology that's in our lives. So all sorts of things have become pervasive in the last 10 years. The internet, mobile phones, laptops, and I think sometimes we haven't actually worked out what all the rules should be. And so thinking about etiquette, thinking about the ways we manage our social relationships around all these new technologies, it's no surprise to me that a lot of things are still in flux. Over the last 3 years at Intel, we've conducted a series of surveys globally at this point, trying to get a sense of how people's relationships to technology and their sense about what the rules should be are changing or not. And what's been really interesting as we've seen that data kind of shift over the last 3 years is the places where we've seen really big changes and the places where things have remained the same. Unsurprisingly, we're still concerned and annoyed by the way people text while driving, by the fact that people text at the dining room table, by the ways that people overshare on social networking sites, sometimes about us. And we still worry about precisely what it is that people might be doing with their mobile phones when they take them to the bathroom. By the same token, there's a whole lot of things that have changed. In some ways, our boundaries for thinking about where technology might bed down in our lives really has shifted. We're much more willing to imagine taking a laptop away for a holiday weekend. We're much more willing to imagine that you might actually have a phone in a movie cinema or on an aeroplane. And I think, we will keep seeing those things shift as we try and work out our relationships here. Because after all, while the technology is relatively new, these are long-standing social rules we're trying to work through, right? And for me, etiquette's always going to be in flux as we negotiate those things.